Iku I roll. Good evening. Omiyo Gallery Day 199. Osho Obatala. Day of Obatala, the Orisha in the white cloth. The sound you can hear is my dog scratching her bottom on the carpet. And heads up if you don't like stinky things, don't listen. She's rubbing her bum on the carpet for ages. And then she turns around, she walks up to it and sniffs it. Do you know what that is? That's ether. That's how ether works. Scent memory. So, smells, especially of natural things and musk and things, go into your brain and they break through all the things that were stopping you access memory and functionality, and they bring you straight to a straightforward memory and movement of action. They bring you straight to listening, and they bring you straight to feeling like, we do this about it. But you need to be programmed into having seen and smelt and moved that movement the correct way. Now, the word programmed, right, is one I hate a little bit. There's this sound thing called NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Programming, to limit the number of words you say and hear and talk with them, much like religion works. But I think different because I've seen people's eye movement and style when they're doing that, and they're like, There's also another type of programming that is hypnotherapy, which is interesting. Depends who your teacher is. By the way, she's now licking her foot. She's licking her right foot. It's her favorite hobby. One of my least favorite noises from my dog. That's what it sounds and looks like. So people go to get some programming when they're really struggling with things, and there's memories they want to get to, but the memory is too big. They go to zero into a bit of memory and try to like it or commune with it. So, another heads up for gory detail, right? I tried this with spirits before I was connecting fully to ether, or while I was connected to ether, and I listened to this sound of the dog going, wah, 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 wah. And it's like some voice from the past said to me, cut its throat. That's the way it's saying. So that thing is bleeding and suffering, so finish it off. She's not bleeding and suffering. She's fine. She's licking her foot. But it's connecting to urgency of action and movement to a different future. That is what ether does. So you have to have some semblance of sense. I don't know what holds us in a semblance of sense that stops us doing psychotic action, because I have seen and met the people that perform the absolute psychotic action, and I'm not one of them, believe it or not. You probably won't believe it, because you'll meet me and think, she is impulsive, she is dangerous, what is she doing? I am not the man with his hands around someone's throat. I am not the man driving his car towards a person and pinning them against a wall and then beating them up because they were sick in his car. I'm not that person. My vengeance is held back spectacularly. I will reach the point of being like, I am going to, and then this the bit there, I go, why? Into friendly voice and the only logical, peaceful choice. It's like an expertly, I think about 12 or 14 different things I have followed and disciplines I have looked into do this for me. Like they have given me you can't do any of that. But of course, self-defense is self-defense, and you only find your way out if there is a way out. So don't be pinning me against a wall, because I will find the way out. And don't take his invitation either. But Obatala is meant to be and is about the peaceful way out. So Obatala doesn't drink. How does he do this? How does he be the creator of people, of frustrations, like he's going to make all those toes and their foot and their legs and the body and the arms and make them correctly and make the head and place it on and get it right. He's got to be a peaceful, held energy, and he never gets to just neck a glass of wine to speed and process his emotions. He has to hold it all, and yet he is holding nothing, because in order to be able to make something, you mustn't be thinking another thought. It's Obatala, and is represented by pure white and icy, like broken seashell that is so broken it is soft now. Like the fine dust of eggshell has been like baked by the sun and ground down, and now it's a powder. That's the ifan that people dab on their cheeks and things. So Obatala's energy is cooling. So the peacefulness, the held peacefulness of Obatala, the emergence of this, I still have to wonder how. But it has to be, because I know how. Because if you listen now, this dog over here has stopped rubbing her butt on something, has stopped chewing her feet, and she's got bad paw. She like knocked it on something. She's got like a little bleeding bit, so she can smell blood, right? But she's calmed down. She stopped. She's just breathing. And it's this quelled sense that is possibly the only way to be sober. Ashe, that's my lesson for you. And tomorrow is the summer solstice, which would normally be hot, but it's going to rain. It's going to rain for the cooling of Obatala. And I'm pleased, if I'm honest. The longest day of sun, like the time when the sun's going to rise early, just be up there, like cooking us all. I'm pleased for all the little plants and all the birds and people and everything that needs a drink of water. It's not gonna frazzle us to a crisp. It's gonna be kind and calm. And that's it. That's me. Iya Ifa Iwo Atu. Job hunting for a second job. Do you know what I want? I want 3 jobs so that I can earn so much that they tax me like 1/3 of my earnings. I want to give my government 1/3. I'd have to hit like 3 jobs. I want it to be funny, because life has to do this to you somewhere in your life, and I'd love it just to do to me about my employment wage and not about other things. Okay, take care. I'll see.